yeah, 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 yo, yeah, 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 yo, yeah, 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 yo, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yo!
Coastside.
Hey guys, welcome to the first edition of our podcast here. You're in the building with Maleko.
What's up, everybody? We're here at J7 Studios. This is Raj, new Yo Coastside.
We got Puffalo in the building.
Yeah.
Mike,
What's up,
Puffalo, Lamran, also in the trio here.
Yeah.
What's up, Maleko?
Hey man, I'm stoked that we're doing this, you know.
Okay. So, hey, Maleko, tell us something. Some of the
Interesting.
things we're gonna. Tell us some of the things we're gonna do on this show.
Totally, man. You know, honestly, I just wanted to have some normal conversations with guys like you that I feel like we've always had amazing conversations our whole life.
Word.
And same with you, Puff. Like me and you, we have a special, we have like a camaraderie, and I have different ones with both you guys. But I figured, you know what, like you guys are both my friends that I can see myself doing something like this with. And so I wanted to pull it together. And so we're just going to be talking about everyday stuff. We want to keep it local, right? I mean, this is Yo Coastside. So we'll be talking about local stuff, but really whatever's on our mind at that time. And we're going to try to tie in community and our own little causes and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, really, Raj, why don't you tell everybody a little about yourself, and then Puff will go next, and we'll kind of give the audience at least a little introduction.
That sounds like a good idea. Okay. So,
Thank you.
Just real quick, I've been homies with Maleko since we were 14 years old, freshman year, Half Moon Bay High School. That's when I met him, and we developed a friendship over music. Man, I've known Mike for a long time and seen him around town before I even became friends with him, but he's deep in the music game. I'm giving your bios. Okay.
Yeah. Talk about yourself.
right.
How about that, Raj?
Okay.
Thanks, Raj. Thanks,
what's
man.
up, everybody? So,
Flattered.
okay. Currently, I'm a principal and teacher math at Pilarcitos High School in Half Moon Bay, of course. What up, Coyotes? Ow! So, besides being a principal teacher, I'm a full-time musician in the heart, and try and make it full-time in action, but part-time musician and basically rapper, and I can play like 3 drum beats, but I am a virtuoso on the cowbell.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
You
know
like
what I'm saying?
cowbell.
Yes.
You're going to go there with the cowbell.
I do.
I've seen Raj
I
on the
do.
cowbell. He kills it. He
Hey
kills
guys.
it. Raj is a principal. He's a public figure in the community. And he's also a rapper, hip-hop artist ever since the early 90s when we went to high school together.
Yep.
One of my best friends. And
Still the
sometimes
homie.
sometimes he doesn't
the
know when to shut up. You know what I'm saying? No. So, yeah, that's Raj. Puffalo, what about you, man? Tell our audience about yourself as we're getting into this first episode, man.
Well, pretty much my whole music background came from starting with, making my videos, my Project 650 videos.
Yes.
I got into making movies and filming all the local, talent that we had around here, and went into helping my good friend Brian Oberfeld at the old Pinson Landing, and kind of took over a music scene there, and got into a lot of live music, I love live music now from it. Trying to find out all the unique sounds of the music and the bands is cool, and that's how I kind of came on to what I know of music and live music. And now I look at all the stuff that's out there, and it's crazy. A lot of the underground stuff's probably the best stuff that should be on the radio. So yeah, that's where my music background comes from. Coming from the live venue that we have here in Half Moon Bay, the Old Princeton Landing.
Yeah, I mean, old OPL is the venue here. Like,
Yes.
you know, like we have one venue here, honestly, for like bands to come through on tours and stuff, and that's Old Princeton Landing. I've done a bunch of shows there, man. Brian is the man, and Puff runs that place.
Yep. What up to B.O.?
So yeah, that's why Puff's on the show, because he's like involved in the real music scene. He's also just a straight up local, you know, like, and like he can really give you the real look, you know. And Raj is, you know, you kind of cover a different demographic because of
Yes.
your affiliation with the schools and stuff. Man.
Absolutely,
You're a teacher. You're a principal.
Exactly. So Maleko, we've talked about Puffalo, we've talked about Raj.
Yes.
The people want to hear about Maleko.
I know. Sometimes I
Yeah,
feel like people already know about me. I'm like,
Okay.
because I've put myself
Ma.
out there so much.
Maleko.
I'm Maleko, in case you don't know, and I've been heavily involved just as being a rapper on the Coastside and putting the scene on the map, you know. And I've always tried to represent the coast. And I'm studio manager here at J7 Studios, which is a big part of this.
Yes, sir.
We are here recording at J7 Studios. It means a lot to me that we're doing this here. You know what I'm saying? And but also, so yeah, I'm manager at J7 Studios,
Wait,
and
real
I'm
quick.
also a local realtor.
Okay.
So
And real-
if you're looking to buy a home or
Hold
you
on.
own one already and you want to sell it, give me a call.
so we want to hear more about the real estate, okay?
Yeah, wait. Local realtor to rapper.
Tell them.
Yeah, so from open mics to open houses,
That's
Hey, give them your line, though.
it's keeping it real estate.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it's important. Yeah.
nice.
You know, I do a video called Keeping It Real Estate. It's on youtube.com/Jerome and Mark. It's a
Nice,
show that I
nice.
do with my father-in-law, and we are both realtors. He's showing me the ropes in the game. He's being my mentor. And so, yeah, check that out. You know, shameless plug, which is whatever. That's what we're doing here. We're plugging.
Yeah, now,
Tonight, my sponsored drink from the Old Prince Landing is a Jameson and Ginger.
Oh, nice.
One
Ginger
of
ale.
our good drinks we have at the Old Prince Landing at the bar. Jameson Ginger. You can go ahead and look at the rest of the bar menu and pick out yourself a nice beverage. All the bartenders down there, I like to give a shout out to all those guys. They
Yeah.
work hard.
Dave,
Dave, Pete.
now I made you have to name them all. You're
Peter.
screwed.
No.
Do you usually tip $1 every time you buy a drink?
Do I tip $1?
Yeah. Or do you not?
I do tip $1.
I tip $1 every time I buy a drink.
Those bartenders, they work hard, and to get a good solid drink, you know, you got to tip $1. Yeah.
Do you ever tip more than $1? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you buy
If
4 drinks,
well,
do you do $1 per drink? $4 tip?
well, that's a total different situation there, Mark.
I
That
kinda
is
think
a
you
total
should,
different
but I don't know.
situation. I would,
If you could.
if I could,
You can't always, I know.
you know. How about does any of you guys remember when this place was a paintball place? When this place when this place
Yes.
first opened, when the building that we were in.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about being locals here. Well, I mean,
dude.
I was born and raised, definitely 32 years here on the coast, and this was one of the biggest buildings to go up. And I remember being a little kid and coming out here just to play paintball and video games and riding my bike all the way down Airport Road, just trying to get all the way out here.
Dude, I lived in the trailer park. I would just.
Oh, you're
I
even
mean,
closer than me.
Yeah, this is before I drove. You know, I would just walk down here, and I'd do paintball. And actually, the arcade part, I came here like every day and played Street Fighter.
Yeah.
You know, for like a year, dude.
And when that came in, paintball on the coastside, oh man.
It was crazy. The neighbors, if you go in there, you could still see there's hell of paintball like on
There's
the
still
wall.
colors on the
Yeah,
wall.
It's right around this corner. if you
No
go in.
way.
Yeah, it's hella funny. Man.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's talk about what do we eat here on the coast, man. What's your favorite spot to grub?
We were talking about this earlier. We were definitely talking about what we do have here on the coast. There's definitely a lot of good restaurants we have here on the coast side.
Well, name one of them. Or do you,
Yeah. I mean,
do you-
come on,
Do you
man.
not want to? I understand. This is a this is a difficult question.
Maybe not your favorite then. Just one of your faves to go do and eat.
Well, we got gherkins.
Gherkins.
In
I
Montana.
love.
Okay, how about this?
I love gherkins.
Yeah, I love gherkins too. Now, how about this? What's the last place you ate out at on the coast?
Oh wow. Yeah, that's good. That'll tell all.
That's gonna have to be the Silver Star Grill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
The Hawaiian bucket at the Silver Star Grill kills it. Okay.
There you go. Okay, so I can. Maleko, what's the last place you ate at?
Let's see. So I think it was Silver Star.
Oh, man.
I went. I went yesterday, and I got it for lunch.
So listen, nobody asked me, but the last place I ate out at, I had a super veggie burrito at Happy Taco.
You got a good pizza joint on the coast?
There is one opening up.
Well, that's what made me think about this because I went to Stone Pine.
Okay.
You know, I go to Jersey Joe's. Shout out to Jersey Joe's.
You know what's funny? I ate at salad from Jersey Joe's that a friend got for me yesterday. The Cobb salad. It was great.
Oh, I bet anything from Jersey Joe's is on fire, dude.
They got those jalapeno wrapped in bacon appetizers.
Really?
Have you seen those puppies?
No.
Wow.
Dude, it's a jalapeno stuffed with cheese wrapped in bacon.
Wow.
Talk
Dude.
to me. That sounds bomb.
Wow.
Hey,
Those
what
are-
about who eats at Taco Bell for breakfast, though? Have you seen the breakfast morning wraps, dude?
I have not.
Oh, my God, dude. It's like the taco shell is a waffle.
I actually forgot we had a Taco Bell in Half Moon Bay. I did.
Yeah, you know, I have to admit, I do go
I was
to
thinking
Taco Bell
Pacifica. I was like, oh man.
And the taco shell is a waffle. And what do they fill it with?
So it's a breakfast one, so it's a sausage patty in there.
Okay.
And then egg with cheese.
Wow.
And there's like syrup. You get syrup on the side. I haven't had it, man. I
man.
just see it. I'm like,
Okay.
damn. They stopped selling it at like 11 a.m. It's like, dude, I'm never going to be at Taco Bell before 11 a.m. I'm sorry. We got Three Amigos. We have, we even have the one next to Three Amigos, La Gallina, okay? A.K.A.
I love
Taqueria.
Shout out to La Gallina.
Yeah, what's it really called, though? It's like
Taqueria Mexicana. La Taqueria Mexicana.
yeah, everybody
Shout
calls
out.
it La Gallina. Like,
Yeah. Shout out to Victor.
oh, yeah, nice. You know them.
Yep.
Well, that's your hood right there.
That's the
Pillarcitos
spot,
right
yep.
across the street.
Yep. Certain businesses have donated to Pillarcitos, and La Gallina is one of them.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Is that where is that right where Pillarcitos is? Right
Yep.
there?
Yep.
No?
Yeah, right there on the corner, where all the buses are.
Oh, yeah?
School buses.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey, what's up with school buses? We don't have school buses here?
There are. It's definitely limited service, but those buses that you see in
On the corner?
on the corner of Kelly and One, those are running school buses that do routes daily.
I remember taking the school bus to school.
Well,
Shout out to Mike Alto, man, for saying what's up to me. I was new. I was on the school bus, and he went up to me and said, what's up? Shout out to Mike Alto.
Okay, and I gotta say shout out to Maleko because
Thank you.
You know, I moved here from Southern California. Didn't know anybody the Friday before high school. My freshman year started on Monday, and it took me a while, but met Mark, and like I said, man, we became friends over music, and he took in the new kid, and said,
I saw you looking lonely
yeah.
and scared.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And I was like, oh, poor guy.
He's like, come here, little buddy.
Yep.
My little buddy, come here.
I remember Mike. You lived right down for me when I lived in Clipper Ridge. I mean, me and Raj lived in Clipper Ridge. Mike lived.
Raj, you're leaving Clipper Ridge too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
When I
And
first
Puff
moved
lived right around this corner from Clipper
The
Ridge.
sharp
like
corner on the
yeah.
Sonora. Yep.
Okay.
And I remember
Okay.
just,
Right in the
I would
neighborhood.
always be striking around that corner just so fast and reckless.
What?
And
what,
you'd be out in the street.
in
you'd
the
be, you know-
Thunderbird?
Yeah. exactly.
Yeah.
In the shadow.
The
Remember
shadow.
shadow.
Oh, yeah, the green shadow,
teal
the tinted
shadow.
windows,
Yeah, yeah.
dude.
Dude,
Oh.
that thing,
Yeah.
man. We had some memories as kids in that
Legendary.
thing. It was
Wow, I
legendary.
do remember that thing. That thing rocked.
It did rock, and man, you drove
What happened to that
the
thing?
hell out of it everywhere, and it
Yeah.
lasted, and
It was solid. You sold that
Solid.
puppy?
it was solid.
Man, I ended up running that thing into the ground.
Did you
I
really?
hope so. I hope so.
I think
man.
so.
Yo, man.
This is the first episode. We're just getting into this. We don't know what we're doing here, man, but it's fun.
Right. Okay.
But first topic of discussion.
Puffalo.
Puff.
Puff.
Can you give us a topic?
Yes,
Bail
sir.
us out, Puff. What do you got, man? What do you want to talk about?
What do I want to talk about? I had some shit written down here.
See what you got, man.
Puff's got notes.
Good job, Puff.
Good job.
So, here's a topic.
Okay.
Right off the bat. Being single, living in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Expiration dates on food. Looking in the fridge.
Okay.
Looking in the cupboards. I got this bread that's been sitting there for about 2 weeks. No sign of mold, but is it bad? You know, do you look at that milk and if the expiration date or, you know, the cream for your coffee or something, your cheese, when do you guys look at your food? Like, do you throw that shit out? You sniff it? Like, what the fuck you got?
Dude, I do not play around with expiration dates. Like, I stick to the expiration date as far as they could have like legally let you wait to
So
consume this.
you wouldn't even
they
open
picked
it
that
up?
Date.
You don't even
like,
open it up, you just throw it.
There, I've tossed I've tossed whole things that I didn't get to because it's like expired. But like really when you think about it, they picked the latest date because, you know, they wanted to have a longest shelf life. You know, these people are selling this stuff.
Okay.
And legally there has to be some amount of time for every product. You know, so I'm like, dude, if it's reached its date, it's probably even past
It's
what
bad.
you would want.
Yeah.
But you know, it depends on what it is though. I don't mess around with meat, dairy. I
Dairy.
don't mess with dairy dates.
But what would you mess with? What would you look at and you're like, God damn,
Crackers.
that's
Yeah, exactly. I'll
cereal.
eat some stale chips. You know, totally. But mold, you don't play with mold or salmonella, basically.
yeah.
Right.
That's a
if-
funny topic,
so-
man.
So that is, man, because, okay, so I got the same problem, Mike. I live alone.
Yeah.
And, you know, the solution, it's not the right solution, but my solution has been to just buy food from, New Leaf or a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I feel like when I'm eating that New Leaf, you know, it's healthy. It's almost like home cooked, but without the, you know, effort.
It is. You can get
Yeah.
a home cooked meal at New Leaf.
Yeah.
I love New Leaf, man.
So, anyways, I don't mess around with mold or salmonella
Yeah.
either.
Yeah. Who does?
But I will eat some, you know, some old
some old Cheerios or
some
something.
old
It's-
Nilla
it's-
wafers. Okay?
It's
I
funny
will eat
because
some-
Yeah.
you know, living with my dad and stuff. You know, in the past, people being in the old school,
Mhm.
you know, they look at that stuff and they go, "Fuck! If it's still cold, it's still good.
True.
you know?
True.
Yep.
Eat
Yep.
that stuff up." It's
Nowadays,
food.
we're
And
way
even-
too paranoid nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, all of us.
and even like you know, in my family, the aunties that were cooking will even leave stuff out during the day, and even if there is meat,
exactly.
and we were always fine.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. I know.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, like Mark was saying, I think we're all just too paranoid. You look at that date and you're like, dude, that ain't good no more, man. I can't risk getting food poisoning.
Okay, Maleko,
Milk.
give us a topic.
Okay. How about this?
Don't talk about it.
Traffic.
Traffic.
Traffic on the coast
Okay.
is at an all-time high.
You think it's because of the tunnel? You think?
I think that contributes to it. Yeah, I mean, but even before we had the tunnel, it was bad. But yeah, I think that probably adds to it. But man, I think it's just there's just more and more people coming here, man. I think it's more known and it's crazy. But the traffic. Can we do something about it?
Well, yeah.
Well,
Yes.
I think the problem is, you know, you have so many people living here on the coastside that don't have jobs that are locally here on the coastside,
A lot of
to
commuters.
where you have thousands and thousands of people going to the city, going over 92, to where, you know, they have to just to live here in Half Moon Bay. So
yeah, sometimes I'll be there. I'll be like looking at it. I'll be like, who are all these people? You know,
Well-
do these people live here? You like looking at each car going by. You're like, I just want to know what their story is.
and
Why
they
are
do,
they here right
you
now?
know, especially on a weekday. I mean, I thought the same thing when I mean, I'm in construction. I got a construction background. I'm in construction, and you know, working over the hill, a lot of those people, I don't see them either, but they live on the coast. They live somewhere. They live up by me in Montana. They live as far south as Pescadero,
Yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, they did widen the highway right there by Sam's Chowder House. They've been working on that. They just finished that. And I think that was good because that was causing a lot of traffic because Sam's Chowder House is cracking 24/7 every day of the week.
Yeah.
And there's tons of people pulling in and out of there, and that was causing traffic.
Yep.
There's really no solution for it.
I know. I think really this town is just only so big. It's a small town, and it's definitely not built for thousands of tourists to be here. It's like an old school. It's still the same layout as it was in the back in the day.
You got
Highway 1.
Like you're saying, your tourists, you got your commute traffic during the week, but then it doesn't change because Saturday and Sunday you have all your tourist traffic that are coming down the coast.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I have an interesting situation because I live in San Francisco.
Yeah, you commute a lot.
Yep. What's up, Mission District?
Oh,
Hey.
And I commute into Half Moon Bay for work. And so, when I come in the morning, I don't hit traffic because I'm driving early.
Yeah, depends on what time.
Yeah, true. And then, so another couple things is, I come to Half Moon Bay for work, and then my pops, Rummin, has Rummin's Coffee and Chai. Best chai on earth.
Working
Best
in
chai.
the commercial.
Best chai ever.
Yes.
Best chai on earth.
The people know it. What I've noticed is a change. I'm able to kind of miss that weekday traffic, but what I've noticed is when I'm here on the weekends, big increase in the traffic on the weekends. And I do think that's partially due to the tunnel, more people hearing about Half Moon Bay.
So do I, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Half Moon Bay has been, more publicly recognized.
Mavericks.
Correct. Yep, Mavericks.
Yeah,
So yeah,
traffic.
but traffic, man. I don't know. You know what's funny though is Scott Cruiser Lifestyle. Shout out.
What up?
We were talking about this, and he was like, "Man, he had a good idea." He said, like say my neighborhood. I live off of Grandview Boulevard, one of the many neighborhoods that you got to shoot out onto the highway from, and if you just keep clear in front of the neighborhood, so that. When I'm getting out on the Highway 1, I don't have to look at some dude that's just blocking me, staring at me like, he can't go there. It's clear, and then it allows people to go in, and that'll just improve the flow. And I thought that was a good idea, man. How hard is that? It's just putting it on the ground. How much money could that cost?
Well, what else is funny is the whole European style of just having roundabouts.
Roundabout. Somebody else said that
No stop
today.
sign at all. You just it's a free flowing traffic, and you respect the other drivers, and everyone's safe, and you just keep going. It's
true.
It's a constant flow of traffic.
Yep, they got a few in SF, and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's proven.
So let me continue the conversation on cruiser lifestyle clothing.
Yes.
So Scott Cowen started cruiser clothing independently, all on his own, and he's made it into something from the ground up that's fashionable, fashion forward, looks cool. The T-shirts and the hoodies are quality. Cruiser gear represents the coast and
a big local influence that he has here on the coast. You
absolutely. And I'm gonna try and give him a call right now and see if we can get him on the line so he can tell you the real story.
Yeah, it's
about cruiser clothing.
Here we go. Technical difficulties.
So what we're gonna do, so he can tell you the real
main
story about cruiser. We're gonna give Scott Cowen a call.
Scott
We're gonna
Cowen.
we're gonna try to give him a call here.
Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh, turn it off speaker? No.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
There we go.
What's up, Russ?
Hey, what's up, Scott? So listen, homie. Right now, Maleko. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so Maleko, Mike Lamrin, and myself are doing a podcast called Coastside. This is our first show, and you are our first guest. We're calling on the phone. How you feeling about that? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, but my phone might die, though.
Uh-oh.
What up, Scott?
What's up?
Hey, man, we were just talking about cruiser lifestyle, and Raj tried to give his rendition of your story. And we were like, Raj, why are you telling us? Let's call Scott.
So, you know why I'm telling the story is because recently Scott came to Pilarcitos High School, spoke with the students, really inspired it, with his story. Great guest speaker, and then donated merchandise to our campus store. And the kids, it's hot merchandise, and so the kids were and still are excited about it and wearing the gear and ordering it.
No, that was great, actually, coming by. That was a good time. Thank you for that.
Hey, Scott, why don't you plug it on the show, man? Tell us a little about Cruiser and where they can get it.
You find cruiserclothing.com, or we got the Instagram Cruiser Clothing, or Facebook. What is it? Cruiser Lifestyle on Facebook, or you just call, or cruiserclothing at Gmail. You just email me, and we'll get you something.
Nice.
So I'm trying to get my phone on the charger.
We forgot about that.
Well, you guys at the studio?
Yeah, man. We're at J7 Studios.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm up in the city right now.
Oh, right on, man.
Where you at?
I'm up here by Twin Peaks.
Damn.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
You're always you're definitely always out and about with all those nice pictures you got going on.
Yeah, man. You're always on like a journey.
Nice.
Yeah, you see the Instagram. I'm going up and down the coast, up to Point Reyes, or sometimes down to Big Sur or something.
Nice.
Yeah, what was
That's
that?
awesome.
What was that Facebook page you made? It was like,
because I go on all these trips, and then I put up pictures and things, and people were always tripping out. So I made a Adventure Addicts.
oh yeah, Adventure Addicts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like that on
that's
Facebook.
How I feel like I'm sick. I just can't stop going on all these travels.
That's a good thing to be sick of, man.
That's right.
Right?
That's cool. Man. Hey, but
No
real
drugs
quick,
here.
man, we'll let you go. But what is cruiser lifestyle, man? What is that philosophy? What's that all about?
So that's the clothing company out of Half Moon Bay, and the cruiser represents. Well, it's a symbol like a beach cruiser symbolizing the coast, but then the word cruiser means like to be a cruiser, meaning to be true to yourself and to be who you are in life and not be real to yourself and your beliefs and who you are. So that's what it represents. And coming from the coast with the beach cruiser as the symbol, kind of a mentality, but also a way of life and kind of just being true to yourself, being true to the coast and things. And so, yeah, that's how it came. And then I've just been building it, getting gear and trying to put things to show, like, to help a person to build strength in who they are and help a person to stay true to themselves. 'Cause sometimes it's tough, It's not easy, so it's about striving to be true to yourself in the best way you can. You might not be there right now, but it's about striving to be there and working to the next level,
Nice.
No doubt.
Oh, right on.
I love
So
it,
wherever
man.
you're at in life, it's about getting to how you envision your own life and how you want to be. It's about working towards that. So even if you're, in a bad place right now, it's about looking towards the future for a better place.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want the cruiser to represent, the company.
Yeah, it was funny actually. Tonight we actually all came in wearing your sweatshirts.
Oh yeah, man.
That's a fact.
all three of us, bro.
All supporting that cruiser lifestyle.
Yeah, nice. That's what's up. And we're still building. I'm not at the level that we want to be at yet. And of course, it's got to have some funds to make things happen, but got to also be out there and doing things. And it's time, money, energy, and so we're not where we want to be yet, but we're building. Get more people involved and bringing more of the community in. Got some kids that come and help out at some booths and things, and
Cool.
we're just working.
Yep.
Yeah.
When's your you got any events coming up? You got anything that you're gonna be promoting at?
I'm ordering something that I'm shipping down to the Central Coast that my buddy down there is going to be selling in the 805.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
I'm getting a box going down there. And then I got a couple stores in town want to sell some stuff. And I was looking at a couple stores to open up, but that's kind of on hold right now, the back burner. So we'll see what happens. You know, I don't know what the next event is right now. I might just set up like a show or a sale and do a photo shoot actually, and just invite everyone to come out to a photo shoot. Maybe there at J7.
Okay. Scott, I got an idea for you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and ask you right now. One of the students, Carlos, who one of the students you met when you came by, you remember? Yep. He's in a group on campus called the Coyote Society, and with the help of an organization called SAL, they mentor and work with
Activities League.
Yep. They mentor exactly. They mentor and work with students at Cunha under Deputy Chase's direction, and some other volunteers as well. And they're throwing a movie night at in the Pilarcitos parking lot. We don't know the date
yet.
What?
Tell me in. I want to be there.
Okay, so right on, man. I'm going to tell Carlos.
When is it? Do you know when it is?
No, I'm going to give you a date. It's going to be, probably the first or second week in June.
Okay. Yeah, second week's better for me.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, don't do it around me, but.
Right. I'll keep that in mind though. It's probably gonna be a Friday night. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right on, Rob.
Roger.
Thanks for using the show to conduct your own personal business.
But hey, man.
That's
But,
awesome.
and you know what?
Sure.
Yeah, but it answered Mike's question. There's
That it did. That it did. Thanks, Raj.
Yep, you got it.
Yell me out.
Hey Scott,
Yeah,
do you mainly sell just like, out of the trunk, or is there do you sell online? How do you usually sell your stuff mainly?
So mainly, people call me like, I'm wearing this. Somebody wants to buy this. Come through and sell something.
Yeah.
So then I'll go. But people hit me up on everything: Instagram, Facebook, on my email, my cell, on through friends. So a lot of times somebody will call me, hey, somebody saw this, they like it, they want to buy one, come through.
Wow.
And I'll throw in the boxes in the car and then come by. I got rid of my truck, so I don't have my truck anymore. I got the minivan now for a little while. So I just throw it in there and then go by and,
So you're just
see
out
what I got.
hustling, man. You're driving around.
You are just out there hustling.
Yeah, I mean, I got the whole shipping set up too. I got a little scale and a little label printer, all this to ship out. But the internet thing that's not my strong point. So it's kind of, the shopping page was embarrassing, so I took it off the website.
So
but
Scott,
I still got stuff. I can still ship things, so people just hit me up and I can send anything out.
tell the people the URL.
Cruiserclothing.com.
Yeah.
Did you already say it?
Yeah, that's
My
it.
bad.
Yeah.
Cruiser Clothing. No Z, because this
You know
is
what I
Santa
noticed?
Cruz.
You know what I noticed, Scott, is if you go to cruiserlifestyle.com, it'll still
That's my
shoot you to
website,
Cruiser
too.
Clothing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I got both of them.
Nice. That's a good idea. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
I wasn't sure which one I liked more, and if I was going to keep I couldn't get cruiser.com, so I started thinking what else. So then I added lifestyle to get the website, and then I got clothing too. So yeah, I use both. They both go to the same site. So
Nice.
Well, yeah, man,
Yeah.
I love your gear, man. I always rock it, and I got a couple ideas for some collabos too, man. So I'll holler at you about that.
nice. And we got that music video that just came out with
Oh yeah, what do you think about it, man? You like it?
72 bars. It's called 72 Bars. Skinny the Kid. It's on YouTube. And we got some cruiser gear in there, and it was filmed at J7 Studios and at some of the spots around the coast. The Spotty, the Ruins, and Moss Beach. And then
Not even
that's
there
Jeffy's
anymore,
living out.
dude. By the way.
Yeah, that part is, but the skate, all that is all gone.
Oh, true that.
Yeah. So that's
Right on.
like,
Man, yeah, I'm gonna play that video actually on the show. So I might even just use this as a segue to go into this video that I edited, and it's Skinny the Kid, 72 bars, and we're here with Cruiser Lifestyle, Scott Cowen, dude. Thanks for answering the phone for us.
Thanks, Scott.
Talking to us, bro.
yeah, that's what's up.
All right,
guys.
Scott.
Right on.
Hey,
Thank you.
have a
All
good
right. Love.
vacation,
Later.
man. Peace.
Later.
Scott's the man.
Yes, sir.
So
Okay,
smooth. Like, who knows what he was doing? He was like with this girl, like in the city. And he was just like, nah. Let me
He
handle
was
this.
straight up in the city doing his thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's the man. He took the
Cruising.
time.
Yep,
Cruising
he
doing
did.
his thing.
He did. So listen, fellas, you think it's that time?
Yeah, man. I think that's good. I think we covered some cool topics, and honestly, I think we're gonna get better at this. But this could be interesting, man. I think we got good energy, and we can go places, man.
Yeah, and there's only one way to find out if it succeeds is to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Every episode, we should all do our outro. So let's set it off. Puff, what do you say to the audience at the end of this episode?
Ooh.
Okay, that was Puff. Raj, what's your final words on episode 1 of Yo Coastside?
All right. Peace and see you later.
All right. Yeah, it's been fun. My name is Maleko, and I'm going to leave you with Hawaiian Bucket. Do it. Peace.
If I was trashy, I swear you would not litter. I make them happy or treat them like chopped liver. I'm not religious, but I know that God's bigger. And when I ask the Christians, they act like God's bitter. The talk shitter, awkward her, lock picker. Might meet her and walk with her, heart full of hard liquor. I'm ill, I'm a lot sicker, I kill him, the plot's thicker. The villain, this rock singer, gorilla that talks quicker. A team player, they elected he mayor. Downtown Brown Shogun, buyers beware. Smoking spokesman, Oakland freewayer. Holy smoke, son, he pillin' by each layer. So who's that? A soul brother with the heart of a blues cat. Look on their faces when I tell them they like, you rap? Yeah, with a twist of funk. You ain't never known the joint till I twisted one. The flow is just so savory, they call me bacon rat. And I ain't tryna play or hate, I'm merely stating facts. The ones who knew me love me, the others wish they did. I'm gonna keep on ripping till I die, you have some kids. My life is an adventure, I'm loving how I live. I take the things I take because I give the things I give. Rocking like I'm lost in thought and shit I probably is. So I hit them with a lot of that, a little bit of this. I came here just to make a point, they probably didn't get it though. Like angry people making noise and taking me too literal. So go dislike my video and diss me on the web. Your girlfriend really digs me though, she hits me on the reg. I'm wishing shit was different, but today it looks the same. I ain't as into spitting rhyme as I am into spitting game. The getting's good, I'm getting it, won't take it as it came. I'm living in the deficit, just looking for a gain. How come they wanna test the outcome? I'm on the West Coast, posted up on Route 1. I play a lot of shows, you should check some out, hun. I make a lot of change, you should see my couch front. The lousy louse tongue sprung, a chick in round 1. Sounds fun, it's a leak the way my mouth run. I need a freak with a dime physique and round buns. Give me a week, I'll leave that ass dumbfounded and found done. Who's with me now? Smooth criminal, skinny's well renowned. Spit a versatile verse in any style for many miles. I'm trying to watch my pennies pile. I'm kinda wild, growling like a Hemi now. Zooms at with a boom bap, hit him like a shroom cap. Got him asking who's that, like they reading booze caps. Mickey's kid, I ain't talking no Disney shit. I mean them green bottles, the type to match your whiskey fifth. I'm into writing lots and talking less. Man, who I'm kidding? I'm into beats and lots of breasts. So how I'm living, I promise I am not depressed. You've been forgiven, and now I wish you all the best. The new kids know regular flow is old mega, more flavor than oregano. Heaven to Oregon I go. It's simpler with the grip of herb. I'm singular, baby, it's just me, I'm the crippler. Kettle One and Red Bull done beat me like a kettle drum. Hate me in the morning, but tonight we having hella fun. Everyone I see says that kid's spicy. Plot to every scheme makes me so Spike Lee. I might be strolling with the hole in my bag, but I'm rolling like a bowling ball, no holding me back. I'm at the back cave, came in the back way. It ain't a backwood, you ain't all that blazed. I'm smoking that good, you need a sack way. It's understood, I got the bomb like an Iraq A in Half Bay. Moontown, baby, shines and it shows. The feeling from the flow resembles lines in your nose. I'm as high as a crow, quite inspirable. And I ain't going to bed until I'm tired and full. I've been spitting raps with this and that aristocrat. Crooked cat, kicking it, drink it up, baby, mix and match. I spit it raw to get you off like I was licking snatch. We in the famine, but panic knows where the pickings at. at. High as an income tax, smoking this, drinking that, living life, loving love, hoping just to get it back.